the rate of home childbirths has grown every year since 2004. And during the pandemic, babies born at home has gone up by more than 30%. News 19's Colton Emsweiler has more on why two local families who utilized traditional birth methods in the past chose to have a water birth.
Natalie Rooney and Amy Prince gave birth in hospitals early on into motherhood, but wanted something different for their most recent child, causing each of them to opt for home births. Everyone has their reason, and both women feel it was the route they wanted to go all along.
I had a really great birth with Paisley at the hospital, but there were a few things that I wanted to do, like give birth in the water, that I wasn't able to do. I just knew I wanted a natural birth. I wanted it to be pretty much uninterrupted. I wanted to be able to do my own thing.
With the second one, we had talked about a home birth and thought about it, and I kind of chickened out. We decided to go with the hospital birth for that. With him, we discussed it again, and we just decided that this was the time to do it.
Maggie was born over the summer, and Ashton came 2 years before that. Both moms saying that those days were different compared to when their older siblings were brought into the world.
At the hospital, they regularly check how dilated you are, and it's pretty uncomfortable. But my home birth midwife did not check at all. It was just up to me trusting my body.
It was a million times better. We didn't have to decide when to call somebody to take care of the older kids, just to be able to take the brand new baby and go lay in my bed and snuggle him and not have to worry about when we can go home or anything.
The midwife who helped Natalie says she's noticed the rise in home births as well, and that medical treatment barely sways.
I feel like moms really want to feel empowered and have a say in their care. Most of them desire a connection with their provider for their labor, their birth, the whole journey. They are not just subject to whoever is on call for their birth.
I gave birth right on the porch, the Three Seasons porch, and then went directly back into my bed afterwards. My midwife actually came for the first 6 weeks to check on the baby. Maggie had not even gone to the hospital at all until she was like 3 months old.
Now, both moms feel humbled and would go back in time if they could.
I wish that we had done a home birth with all of them. If we were to have another one, I would do it again in a heartbeat. It was so much more comfortable. It's extremely satisfying to be in our own home, not have to go anywhere.
I had a lot less pain. I healed so much quicker. I was up and feeding the chickens after 2 days of giving birth. It was the most rewarding thing ever. I loved it, and I want to give birth a million times now.
But being at home means that everyone else is there to not only watch, but also participate in the event as well.
The midwife said it was going to be like cutting a tree branch. It was a little hard to cut. It was fun, I would say. I wouldn't do it every day, but I do it every once in a while if mom had another baby. It's just a really unique experience.
An experience likely to become more common as the rate of home births continues to climb. Reporting from La Crosse, I'm Colton Emsweiler, WXOW News 19.
Now, another reason some moms choose to give birth at home is actually the cost. Natalie says that the bill for her firstborn was over $20,000 and she needed financial help to pay for it. But with baby Maggie, the cost of her home birth dropped to around $5,000, with insurance covering almost half of that.